I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. 911 calls and radio transmissions have been released, shedding more light on the events of the evening of April 12th, when 25-year-old LaShonda Armstrong drove her minivan into the Hudson River, drowning herself and 3 of her children. The tragedy unfolded with a phone call from LaShonda's aunt, Angela Gilliam, worried about a domestic disturbance at Armstrong's Newburgh apartment.
City of Newburgh Police, dispatch bank. Can I help you? What's the problem?
I don't know. I'm on my way up there. I live in Rockland County, and my niece is up there, and her father called there. There's been a lot of yelling and screaming. She's been going through a lot, so I don't know what's going on. So my brother just told me to call.
Okay, and you just hear a lot of yelling up there?
Her dad did, which is my brother. He just told me to call.
We need a dive team to respond to gullies right there on the boat ramp.
Okay.
There's a vehicle in the water with a mother and child. They got the boat down, our boat down there right now, and they're trying to find the vehicle.
They're in the car?
They're in the car, yeah. It's a mother and a child.
All right, no problem.
All right.
What, did the boat pull it in?
No, a vehicle drove right into it. The mother was fighting with her husband.
Okay, all right, no problem.
All right, thanks. Bye.
A 4th child in the minivan, 10-year-old LaShawn Armstrong, was able to escape from the vehicle as it sank, and then he tried to get help. Town of Cornwall police have identified the man who was killed when his motorcycle collided with a sport utility vehicle on Saturday. Police say 22-year-old Robert Humans of New Windsor lost control of his motorcycle on Route 9W near the scenic mountain overlook. He crossed into the oncoming lane, crashing into a minivan. Humans was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the minivan, 35-year-old Elizabeth Moore of West Point, was being treated at St. Luke's Cornwall Hospital. Well, for you local motorists, gas prices are now headed in the right direction. Average retail gas prices in the state fell 5.7 cents per gallon in the past week to an average of $4.07 a gallon. Crude oil price declines have fueled predictions of a further drop in the price at the pump in the coming weeks. Several lawmakers have been trying to get a measure passed that would provide a state gas tax holiday for 12 days around the Memorial Day, July 4th, and Labor Day weekends as a way to provide more relief for financially strapped motorists. In Orange County Court today, a Middletown man was sentenced to 5 years in prison for a knife-point robbery of another man in Middletown last October. 21-year-old Elvis Caraballo had pleaded guilty to first-degree robbery 2 months ago. An accomplice, 20-year-old David Mead of Middletown, was sentenced to 8 years in prison earlier this month for his role in that armed robbery. It was college graduation weekend in the Catskills and Hudson Valley, including commencement ceremony Saturday at West Point, where 1,031 graduating cadets became second lieutenants, officially beginning their military careers in front of more than 13,000 family members and friends at Michie Stadium. The day had special meaning for Academy Superintendent David Huntoon. His son Stuart was one of the members of the class of 2011. And the future is now for those who received diplomas during the 183rd commencement at SUNY New Paltz Sunday. Of the 1,700 eligible students, more than 1,200 were on hand to receive their diplomas. Noah Dorsky, the chairman of the SUNY New Paltz Foundation, told the grads not to be afraid of future failures, but to use them as learning experiences. For graduates, it was a bittersweet day, with many anxious to begin life after college, while others spoke of the sadness of leaving friends. And the 61st commencement at SUNY Orange Saturday, including a little history. More than 450 graduates received diplomas, the largest number to take part in a graduation ceremony in college history. Among those who are moving on, Caitlin Kennedy of Walden. She won the Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence, and she had nothing but good things to say about her SUNY Orange experience.
So I had a great experience here. I loved it. It was a 4-year school. I'd stay here for 4 years, but it's not. But the teachers are amazing. They are so understanding and they help you with everything.
For Jennifer Stanley of Pine Bush, SUNY Orange was the place to get her education and future back on track.
I have the foundation of knowledge that I need to succeed. SUNY Orange has provided that for me and the confidence that I need to make sure I do succeed in my field. Then I went to Penn State and I failed again, and so I enlisted in the Air Force, and then I decided that that wasn't for me, so I enrolled here at SUNY Orange.
And relatives of all the SUNY Orange grads found it impossible not to hide the pride. The threat of showers will be with us again tomorrow, and it'll be a lot warmer. Tuesday's forecast features mostly cloudy skies with showers likely. The highs will reach the low to mid 80s. Some improvement on Wednesday. Clouds early, then partly sunny later on. The highs will be around 80 degrees. When news happens anywhere, you will find it here at Record Online and get the information you need to know in tomorrow's edition of the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.